100.
Well, good morning. It is Saturday morning, and I got here and do me some deer hunting. I had planned on going duck hunting this morning, but I don't have the boat ready yet, so I can't get out on the water. I can't get out on the water like I had planned on with the boat. And then there's some blinds that you can sign out on that are all full. So I'm going deer hunting today. This will be the first time I've been out for during gun season. Area I'm hunting, I have to use a shotgun, but I've got a rifled slug barrel with a scope on it. So that's the plan this morning. Get in here. Got in here early. I got 2 hours till shooting light. So I'm gonna grab my stand. I got my climber today. Get my stand in my pack and hike on in here and get set up. So I'm back in that area that I had seen that big boy about a week ago. So I'm hoping he'll be running around today at some point. I'll be out here this morning and then plan on coming back out here tonight if I don't find anything this morning. So yeah, well, I'm gonna go get set up and hopefully we can have some success today. But yeah, I got 1 week until the Pennsylvania rifle season opens, so I'm looking forward to that. Time to start putting some more meat in the freezer. Keep my fingers crossed. But anyway, gather the rest of this stuff up and head on into the woods. I'll see you in there. Well, it's about 7:30, about an hour after after legal shooting light started. Just saw a buck walk past. Couldn't get a shot at it. I'm in my climber. I had been sitting down the whole time, and then I just stood up to stretch my legs and do this little morning video, in the tree stand video, or clip. And I caught movement out of I guess I heard something too, but I was looking and there's a buck, looked like a decent 8-point, like an average 8-point. He's coming down the hillside here, behind to my left, and he just kind of cruises down into this brush and then over into the other side of the creek bed here. But yeah, I had no shot. He wasn't that far. Maybe if I'd heard him sooner, I might have had a shot to my back here over my left shoulder. It still would have been a tight window, maybe. But at any rate, I come down here and he just was just cruising. It looked like he went into some big thick stand right here, and then to my left, and he just kind of looked like he was tooling around in there, and then he cruised over into the tree line. It goes back on the other side of this creek bed, like big bedding area back in here. It looks like, from what I've seen over the times I've been in here. So that's probably heading to go to bed. Pretty bummed out. He was a shooter, definitely a shooter. What I was hoping he would do is he would hang a right and walk the edge of this tree line, because I've got a pretty good open spot right here that I could shoot, and then I've got a big open area here in front of me that I can shoot. This is that area where I saw that big buck last week. He jumped right into the tree line right there. But yeah, that's why I set up here, because I got a perfect view of this big open area in front of me. I can see off my right, but so where I'm set up is there's like a finger that comes out right here, and I'm about eye level with the top of that finger that drops down into this basin here where this creek bed is, down to this draw. this creek bed is. So I'm up high over the creek bed, but I'm about eye level right here with this ridge line. So I doubt if anything popped up over there, it'd get me. My wind is going straight back this way, so that's good. I was a little worried with it's cold. It's in the low 40s, and kind of being up above this creek bed, I was worried that it would pull my scent down, but it's not. My scent's going back over the top of that ridge line there, which is fine. And it's a beautiful morning this morning. Pretty chilly, low 40s. I got in here pretty decent time. I got in here an hour before shooting light in the tree. Sat here and stared at the stars. I had something at 30 minutes before shoot light. There was something down in front of me here. It was dark, so I couldn't see what it was, but it was something moving down here in front of me. The birds have been crazy this morning. As soon as that sun came up, there's a bunch of brush down below me here on the edge of this creek bed, and they've been in this brush just going to town. It makes it hard to hear anything. That's probably why I didn't hear that. I don't know, he was really making a whole bunch of noise anyways, but these birds are just making a huge racket in these leaves and in the brush. It's like next to impossible to hear anything. But we're going to sit here for a while and see what we see. I'm going to be back out here tonight for sure if I can't put the hurting on something here this morning. So, because this is where I saw that big boy, and this is where I've been seeing so much activity. So we'll see what we can do. Well, it's about 11, and I'm out of the stand, as you can see. I'm going to head to the house, get some lunch, do a couple things, and come back out here in a couple hours. I heard 2 shots. That's all I've heard today. Kind of surprised. But that's the 3rd buck I've seen in this area. So, 3rd different buck I've seen in this area. So that's pretty good. That's why I keep coming back here every chance I get. But I'm going to come back here tonight, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that big boy comes back out tonight. So we'll see. I'm going to wander through here, back to the truck, take my time. I think pretty much everything's bedded down right now. Well, I'll see you at the truck. Well, I just walked up on the best set of rubs I've seen so far this year. A whole cluster of them right here in this one spot. This whole boy's been tearing this place up. They're not that old. It even looks like there's a little spot where he's been bedding down right here. It's right on the edge of this transition. Big old set of pine and then hardwood right on the edge. Problem is, it's kind of close to the road. I have to check the distance. I'm not even sure if I could actually legally hunt here because of the proximity to the road. I'd have to use my OnX and check my line distance, see how far I am, but man, this is tore up in here. Interesting. I just happened to catch it when I was walking out. This is pretty nice though. That's a wrap. Pretty cool finding those rubs though. Didn't see or hear anything on the way out. I mean, it's 11 o'clock, after 11 now. We're in the house, get some lunch, do a few things, and then head back out. Get a long sit tonight. So I'll see you when I get back out here. Well, I'm back out. It's about 1:30, and went home, got some lunch, did some chores, and head back out here. I'll be up in that tree by 2. Give me a good solid 3+ hours of legal shooting light, and just keep my fingers crossed. One of these bucks that's running this area comes in. 5 points not really a shooter, so I'll probably let him walk. But the one I saw this morning, and if I see the other one I saw the other night, those are shooters. So hoping for something. So get in here and see if we can't get it done. Well, I'm up in the tree, all set up and ready to go. At 2 o'clock on the dot, and I'm all set. Took my time, kind of creeped in here, checked a couple spots, found a couple more rubs. Unfortunately, I can't, like that rub, the big rub line, I can't hunt it because of where it's at. But I know those bucks are in here too. That's a good thing. But we're gonna hang out here tonight, and hopefully in the next few hours, we'll a nice buck come walking in down here in front of me. It's a little overcast. It's warm right now. It was like 44 this morning, and it was like 64 when I was driving in. Yeah, 65 is what it says right now. A little warm. And I think shooting light. Yeah, so sunset is at 4:52. So is that 5:22 would be end of legal shooting light. So that gives me like 3.5 hours, roughly. Nice. And then we got a waxing crescent moon phase. And the moon set was at 11:26 p.m. So hopefully we'll have some deer up and moving. A little overcast. There's no rain coming in that I'm aware of. Yeah, just overcast. So birds are going to town. Problem is they're down in this brush down here in front of me where these deer should be coming out of, or at least walking through. And they're in the leaves and everything, and it sounds like deer walking. And I think that was why that buck this morning was able to get so close to me before I heard him. Mostly I saw him, but I kind of saw him, heard him at the same time. Yeah, he was right there. It was like a small window. I could have maybe shot him if I had, caught him sooner. It wasn't too far. It was just a small window. I could have stopped him. If I'd seen him sooner and stopped him right there, I'd had a good shot on him, good broadside shot on him. But he never did. Like here, he just walked through this brush and then kept going in. I hoped that he would turn and kind of walk down this line here, but he didn't. If he did, I'd have had a nice broadside shot. So hopefully they come in along this, either here or come in. I've seen them come in from the far side of this thing. We'll see. We shall see. I'm really just keep my fingers crossed that big boy pops up. I didn't get a good look at him, his antlers at least. I saw his body, he was big-bodied, and it looked like that left side of his antlers. I couldn't see how many points were, but it looked like it was a thick main beam. I wish I could have got it on video. Yeah, he looked like a nice deer. So I'm hoping he pops out. But if that one I saw this morning pops out, I'm going to get him too. Well, we'll see. Hopefully see here in a couple hours with a deer on the ground. We'll find out, won't we? So, here we go. Well, that's a wrap for the night, folks. It's all those, as you saw, had those two does come in. It came in just like I thought they would. I was hoping that buck would be with them, I saw the first one come out, and then she was feeding for a while, and I caught that one right along the tree line there. That's right where I saw that buck there last week. And they just fed across that field, and that one doe was looking back for a while. I kept using my binos because it was getting kind of dark. The binos I could see better. But she kept looking back the way she came. I thought for sure that buck was going to come out, but oh well. I mean, that's the way it goes. So it was a good day though. Saw that buck this morning and saw those 2 does tonight. I mean, perfect. I can't shoot the does because in Virginia during the rifle season they have this area where I'm at. They have designated doe days, and today was not a designated doe day. Otherwise, I'd have a doe in the back of the truck right now, but I don't. So, at any rate, appreciate y'all following along. Hopefully, we get that buck down here soon. Hit that like button. We appreciate everybody that's been doing that, and then as always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. See you on the next one, guys.